Back now with a very light Christmas in a small town in upstate New York. This house holds the world record for the most lights on a residential property. Trevor Ault is upstate New York with the story. Good morning, Trevor.
Good morning, Michael. You know, it's hard to believe this is just the house of a family of 5. In fact, that represents them right there, all these snowmen. This is a house about 70 miles north of New York City, and there are so many lights on this property here that you could wrap it around the entirety of Manhattan, and you'd still have several miles left to go. As you might imagine, this draws in crowds from all over the country. They've been doing this for several years now, and in the process, they don't just put on a show, they've generated hundreds of thousands of dollars for charity.
If you're dreaming of a light Christmas, this is the dazzling home display in one small New York town that puts Clark Griswold to shame.
Honey, I think I know what's wrong.
With more than 720,000 lights, all programmed to music, Timothy and Grace Gay of Unionvale, New York, say since 2014 they've held the Guinness World Record for most lights on a residential property.
It started very simple with just 600 lights on the 2 trees by the front steps. My brother suggested put lights around the pond. That was actually the spark that ignited adding more lights each year.
The family says it takes them 3 months to set up the display, with 40 miles of lights and 8 miles of extension cords, all carefully choreographed to the music through a computer program. Now it's an annual event. Their small town of only 4,500, drawing anywhere from 50 to 100,000 visitors.
I was so mesmerized. Get to drive around as many times as you want.
Many locals say the event is a literal and metaphorical bright light and a massive fundraiser. The Gays collect donations from visitors. They say over the past 3 decades, they've brought in more than $665,000 for charity, much of that going to children's organizations.
And the family says their goal is to hit $1 million in donations for charity, and they think they can do that in the next few years. Now, guys, if you're like me and you see this giant display and your question is, what is the electric bill like? Well, that actually might be the most impressive thing about this entire thing. The family uses blinking LED lights. They say last year their electric bill was $350, if you can believe it.
What?
Guys,
Wow.
I know.
That just reminds me
Right?
of my parent. Boy, you better turn off that light. No way.
Thanks for being there for us, Trevor. Enjoy. Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.